alive. Like we've spoken about this before. Remember, you know, a man never thought Africa had a beach, blood.
Right.
Do you know how? Now that I can sit down at myself and say,
of course.
Do you know how
that's a
mad that is for me to sit down and say to myself, at a time in my life,
there was a point.
I didn't think.
But then what I would add to that is not how mad that is for you to think that, how powerful the indoctrination is. So the control of the media was so powerful that even as a black man connected to your roots in different ways, you still thought that.
Yeah.
That power of that media, how powerful is that?
I felt it was our duty to go and have a look for ourselves to see what the motherland was like. So London to Gambia, Bluetick to the world. So we arrive at Banjul airport just after 9 o'clock. Crazy airport coming through, it's mad. The whole flight was nuts though, but we're here anyway. You give God thanks, you get me? This is a sad but true statement. Coming from the West and also having coming from a Caribbean background, there was nothing ever told to me or displayed to me that was nice about Africa. So I naturally had no other views in my head than slums. You know, are we misled, or is it the media, or you know? But yeah, it's beautiful to see that it's the total opposite to what's being displayed to us.
Yo, tell them Gambia. 2022, Gambia. Mad thing. Yo, God send love. Big up yourself. So is it? Come on. Tell them say Gambia be bad. Mad. Africa nice. It's a craziness still.
It's the first day in Gambia. You know, it's only right we went and checked the wildlife, the monkeys. So yeah, we're down at the monkey park, Senegambia. Beautiful experience, you know. I strongly advise anyone that's going to Gambia to go and check out the monkey park in Senegambia. Yeah, get a tour guide. They'll take you around and show you the way, you get me. Monkeys are beautiful animals. None of them weren't aggressive in any way. They're very placid, very humble. So yeah, I strongly advise it's a trip that you do when you go down there. So yeah, that's the monkey park at Senegambia.
Yes, eat your food, brother.
The man walking in the jungle.
Mad.
Yeah, man.
Every time.
Yeah, man. Boom.
So after my day with the wildlife and chilling with the monkeys, went and grabbed something to eat, and then we went and hit the strip. Senegambia.
They tried to make man feel like Africa was shit when we were youth. Africa's warning. Look there. Some blood clot bar till 4 a.m. You get me? A party, man a cheers bunny. Man a blood clot, sell ice cream. Mad man still.
Not gonna lie, for a minute there I thought I was in Jamaica. It was going off in GTS, but yeah, big up GTS. Bad boy.
Show them where we are. Diamond Lounge 2022 madness, you get me? So anyway, we're vlogging. We introduce yourself.
I'm Sam. crying because I was shaking, like literally on the plane with the takeoff. It was like the plane was shaking.
Oh, where do you live? You're from Iraq or where do you live?
London, Central London.
Cool. I come show my
I'm Italian. I'm not so posh. I'm not from Central London. Sorry.
Say that. Where you from?
Italy, Naples.
Yeah, but where you from in England?
North London.
No, London. Say that. Everyone says that. Me, myself, I'm from Gambia now. You get me? I'm Gambian. His ubu, his brethren, or his gal.
Undoubtedly the most beautiful cats I've seen in my life.
Big boys, you know, blood, with big machines, you know, blood.
So on this particular day, the president was passing through the main Senegambia strip, obviously going to handle his business. But yeah, he was rolling thick, he was rolling heavy, as you can see. Big up to the president for that. You're done now. Yeah, so I had a little walk around the mall. To be fair, it's more of a food mall. They had a few shops there, mainly selling traditional materials. But yeah, it was nice and clean. You would never have thought that I was in a third world country. Very well put together. Also, it's a country that's far from expensive, so you can always trial stuff and, you know, you're always going to be within your budget. Trust me.
That was planned.
So one thing I would advise, if you are coming to Gambia, I would advise you to, if you can, have a personal driver. I would advise you to do that because the taxis in Gambia aren't the best. And if you find one that's half decent, I suggest that you take that driver's number and keep him as your personal driver, because it's like they have no form of safety regime, no MOT system, none of that. So that's just a little word of advice from myself. Okay, I must say, people in Gambia have a healthy nightlife. So the Gambians, they like to party. So from a Thursday to a Sunday, they out.
One UK. One UK. Alright, nothing.
Come on.
I have to get a video.
I do the voice on the sticks.
So after a long night of partying with the Gambians, I must say, they have got some bad boy DJs down here. They definitely know how to party. But yeah, until tomorrow.
Nah.
So obviously, coming from Lewisham, South London, we didn't have horses in our area. That stuff was rare. But I found myself riding a horse for the first time. And yeah, I felt like I was at one with the horse. So you see, if these gas prices and petrol prices keep rising, I might just have to get me a horse. So don't be shocked if you see me come through the ends on my horse.
Chop, watch it. First day, we make a... Hey.
Yeah,
p.m. that evening, I found myself back down at GTS. This place is definitely like Little Jamaica. That's what they call it. The smiling coast of Africa, aka Little Jamaica. Nah, these African cats be moving like tigers. I can't lie. They're tough. So the next day I made my way down to Banjul market, as I heard a lot about it and I wanted to see what it was like for myself.
So this also is a local henna we use here for women to color their hair and their hands and their foot.
Okay, big up. Big up. Say big up to the camera. Say what go on,
Big up, man. What go on, man.
Say man.
Yeah, Rastafari.
Big up, brother.
Yeah, big up. So this side of the market, we call it the colonial market because this was the first built here in the market.
Okay.
But after in 1986, the market get burned, so we call the Chinese people to refurbish the place.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So that's why today the market is been divided into this different sections.
Okay.
So most of our fruits we use here, they normally rebag them.
Okay.
So you are free to look.
Okay,
and
cool.
you are free to make photos.
You are.
Man. So this one is called baobab. Did you hear about the baobab? This also what you need either to soak it in a hot or either cold water, and then after squeeze it, then filter it, and then put a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
So when you have bad stomach, like stomach upset, when you drink it, it stops immediately.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and also our local people, and our local people also, we do normally put it in a small tiny plastic bag and sell it for ice cream. He knows about it, ice. So this one also is hibiscus, sorrel.
Oh yeah, we know
that's the
sorrel very
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I know this one.
Yeah, sorrel.
So do you have that boiled up already?
Well,
who sells already made sorrel down here?
Well, you know.
You can get it, yeah? All right,
you can
cool,
get it,
cool.
no
All right,
problem.
cool.
So this also is the couscous. So this we do normally pound it
Like-
to a powdered form
Yeah.
and give it to our babies as porridge. We have them in different varieties.
See,
Yeah, respect, man.
cool. Ginger.
Yeah, that's ginger.
You see, I'm learning something. I know something.
Rastafari.
Gungo peas.
Yeah.
That's what we call it in Jamaica.
All right,
Gungo peas.
that's also tamarind.
Okay.
So this tamarind also, we do normally soak it either in a hot or cold water and then filter it and put a little bit of sugar. And also our local people, we do normally soak it with hot water, mix it with spicy. When you are eating, it gives you more appetite.
Okay.
Like jollof fried rice, benachin. Either it can be fish benachin or steak benachin. That's the tamarind they do.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I like tamarind juice. Ain't it the same thing that they use as the balls? You know, they made that into the sweet.
Yeah, exactly right.
Tamarind sweet, yeah?
Tamarind sweet,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So this also is called blue.
Wow.
And this blue, like when you wash your clothes, the last water, you soak it there and then dry it. So it will make your cloth more shiny.
Wow.
Yeah, and more brighter. When
Wow,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
white, especially white.
Yeah. I think in Jamaica they have the blue soap.
Okay, right.
It's the
yeah.
same difference, eh?
Yeah, it's almost the same.
Yeah.
So this is one of the colonial scale left, because you know most of our food stuff is been rebared. You can see all over here.
Yeah.
So here they normally scale it either from 25 kilo up to 100 kilos.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Big up everyone.
So this one, I think you heard about it. That's shea butter. And this is very, very effective. it makes the hair grow, and also it's good for massage. Even our newly born babies, this is the one we do normally massage them for their bone to be strong. And also, when you have in suntan, it's very effective.
Mad.
It gives you a very nice time.
Yeah, cool.
Trust me.
When I go home, I'm mashing up my one.
So this side of the market is the Obama boy, respect man. So this side of the market is the vegetable market.
Yep.
So this cassava and potato leaf. So what we do here, we do normally chop them into pieces, and then after we soak it in a hot water and then cook it, put all spices. Either you put fish or steak to make a nice soup.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it helps also for the blood system. It gives you more blood too.
Okay.
Now this side of the market is the meat market.
Yeah.
So when they kill from the abattoir, here they come and distribute all the meat.
Okay, cool.
And you are free to make photos and you are free to look.
Thank you, Uncle.
Yes, man, you're welcome. And that's the cow meat.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Uncle.
So from here, you see the fish market.
It's clean though. I like it.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
You know, like in the morning, it's normally full.
Full. Yeah. Business coming by for their business, restaurant and stuff. Huh?
So like here in the morning, when you
Be careful.
You find the big fish here.
Okay.
That's the barracuda.
Okay. Wow.
Barracuda. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, take a photo of it. That's barracuda.
Greetings.
So you know, for now in the morning, so they normally spread it all over here.
Yes.
The barracuda, the captain fish.
Yes.
Then after the local and tourists and the hotels, they come and buy.
Yes. Cool.
So you see, this is a big open market, but all is divided into.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
So this also is called palm oil. I
Yes.
think you heard about palm oil.
Yes, I have.
This, hey, min mido andi o yeyo waga, randu. Hey, hodum men wataga, min haijoma ono andi kam. This what we do. You see the nuts from the tree.
Yeah.
That's the one they process and have the oil.
Okay.
And from the tree too, you can tap and have very natural wine.
Okay, yeah, palm wine. I know about it. Yeah,
exactly right. Yeah. So this side of the market is where they do most of the tailoring. If you need an outfit,
Okay,
you
cool.
buy the material
Yes.
and then they sew it for you.
That's tough. Afternoon.
Yeah. Where?
Young Taylor. Big up. Well gone. Big up.
So the other guy is doing the embroidery.
The embroidery, yeah? Okay.
Hello, boy.
Afternoon.
So he is doing the embroidery to make some design.
Yes, brother.
You know.
Yes.
But
Hey, tell the world hello. Big up to the world. You get me? Good Taylor.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's the baobab tree. They always grow bigger.
I see the one. There's one that's fell down and it's growing up sideways in the monkey park.
Exactly.
I
right.
know that
The
one.
monkey park.
Yes, uncle. I got a picture with it. See, I'm listening, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why you are here.
Come on,
to
brother.
Get into the clue,
Exactly.
To know what it's all about.
Exactly.
Right. So this side of the market is the import and export market.
Okay, big up people.
Yeah. So you know here people don't go for quality.
Okay.
People go for quantity.
Yes.
You understand? Cheaper to buy.
Yes.
But most of the stuffs are coming from Dubai and China.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, my friend.
Big up, brother.
Yeah, how are you?
This market was surprisingly very well put together. Obviously, it's a local market where local people come and sell clothes, food, meat, so forth. But yeah, I must say it was a very clean market, very put together. And I'll tell you one thing: throughout my whole journey, I didn't see not one child with one fly on their face.
So you can come and see. He's doing the embroidery. That one is for the woman. This one is for the man.
Okay.
No, well,
Yes,
what do
brother.
you mean, Dara? Yeah. He's doing the embroidery. This is for the woman.
Yes, brother.
You know, here, he cannot afford all of our children. But he is young. He has been playing since when he was 3 to 4 years. So now you see he can do things on his own.
Okay, I love that, man.
Hey, respect, young man.
So this side of the market is the local restaurant. So
Okay.
most of the people in the market having their stall.
Lunchtime.
So lunchtime they normally come here and have their lunch.
Yes. Respect. Did they buy lunch or would they bring lunch from home or did they make it themselves
Well,
here?
some of them they can bring lunch, but most of the people, vast majority of them within the market, they buy from
Oh,
here.
that's good. That's good.
They buy from here. See what they do? They do normally clean them thoroughly. You see, when they clean it thoroughly, after they do normally lay them in the oven.
Oh,
when
wow.
they lay it in the oven, they have to cover it. After maybe 1 or 2 hours, they take it out and then it's go red like this. So from this they take it to the distribution market. So the local people and some other people will come and buy it from there. Yeah. But this is the processing of it.
Yes. Mad. And how long did you say this will stay underneath
This
there for?
can stay maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours.
Okay.
Depending, because when they have a special time, they just come and lift it up and see whether it is
Good.
dark red.
Oh, okay.
So when it is dark red, after they take out of it, like this one.
Okay.
So from here, it's going to the
Distribution.
market.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can see these
Oh,
are,
it
these are
smells.
one of our oldest bakery here. So for now, they put some cake inside. Later they're going to take it out. You know what they normally do? They light the
Cake,
yeah. So this is one of the oldest church in Gambia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this church, Pope John Paul, before he died, he came to this church.
Oh, wow.
He was over the chair.
Look, that's
Oh,
the chair
wow.
Pope John Paul was sitting.
Oh, wow.
When he came to the Gambia.
This is where Pope John sat when he came to the Gambia.
After here,
Big history. Oh, he went upstairs there?
upstairs, so that everybody
Could see him. Yes.
the ex-president, Yaya Jammeh, the former president, Yaya Jammeh,
Yeah.
yeah, he was the tight security was having this Pope John Paul. He was the security.
Okay. He was the security.
Yeah, 1992.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because he used to be a soldier. He used to be, yes.
This is Africa. Welcome to Africa.
Meet the President of the Gambia, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Secretary of State for Defense, Chief Custodian of the Sacred Constitution of the Gambia, and now he says, miracle worker. Yaya Jammeh has, he says, received a mandate to cure AIDS as long as it's on a Thursday, and he says he can cure asthma as long as it's on a Saturday. It's not a task he takes lightly.
I feel a great burden, a big sense of responsibility, because they have all their hopes in me. If I fail, I would have failed them, I would have disappointed them, and the consequences would be very drastic. for me as a person. So it's not fun. Coming out and treating these people is not fun. Somebody lying down there, knowing that maybe the guy has a few months to live, there are people who come in very bad condition. And lying down there, knowing that they have they only have their hope in me, is a big burden. Morally, spiritually, and psychologically. So it's not something that anyone would do just for fun or just for mischief. I'm not a president that makes mischief in the world.
So after hearing about Gambia's ex-dictator stroke president, Yahya Jammeh, I wanted to find out a little bit more about him and his history with Gambia. So we went to the museum at the Arch in Banjul to find out more about this ex-dictator Yahya Jammeh.
This is the new External Affairs Ministry.
Okay.
But life goes on.
Definitely.
Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. So you can take a look here and see. You see, like I always said, Banjul is a very small capital city.
Yeah.
You can see. Everywhere is a market. Banjul is a very, very small capital city. Everywhere is a market.
You're gonna see that. So eventually, after walking up 1 million stairs, we get to the top of this building, and it becomes apparent on how brutal Yahya Jammeh's reign over Gambia in the 2 decades that he was in power for. It wasn't just the people of Gambia he was brutally hurting and killing and doing other things to. It was also members of his family. And so a lot of these boards are people actually telling their truth of what happened and the encounters they've had with the ex-president. Yahya Jammeh was forced out of power in 2017, where he then fled to Equatorial Guinea. But the people of Gambia want to bring him back to face trial for the evil doings to the innocent people of Gambia.
So this is what they do. They normally chop it and then clean it thoroughly, and then after they dry it and put a lot of salt.
Yes.
So when it is really dry, so they normally rebag them.
Okay.
Some of them go to Ghana, some of them go to Nigeria.
Okay,
Yeah.
like dried fish.
Yeah, the dry fish, yeah. And this also, the wings, the Chinese, they normally buy it
Mad.
from them.
Yeah. I see it.
You then go there to the Chinese.
And what did the Chinese use the wings for?
Well, they do normally buy a lot of it and then export it. I don't know what they do. But I know that it is used.
Yeah, I know.
You know what Chinese is all about. Respect rating.
100%. Sorry, come.
So we can walk to the other side and then
Walk around, okay, cool. So who? Don't no animal come and take these scraps? Don't no other animal come and eat the dogs? Did the dogs eat it?
Some dogs did it. Yeah,
Some dogs.
Some dogs did it.
Okay, cool.
Very lazy dog.
Yeah.
So this also is a generator.
Yeah.
It's a generator engine which generate the greater Banjul area. It's the one supplying electricity.
Wow.
And it is too good now. It's too good there.
Yeah.
You have the engine and the distributor.
Okay.
Yeah, they are two in number there.
Okay.
But that side, and you see that side too, you can go like about, let's say, less than 6-7 kilometers, you get into Senegal.
Is it?
Yeah, you get into Senegal.
So you see if we was to take a boat to Senegal,
well,
can you take a boat from here to Senegal?
Well, depending to Senegal, where you heading.
Okay.
You either the north or the south.
Okay.
But this side you can take and then go through the river.
Okay.
And then go to the provinces, go to Senegal too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And after the border, it's not that much far. People normally go a trip there. That's the only place where you can do the lion walk. They take the 2 big lions out and then you can walk with them. He knows about it, yeah. I do it many times.
Yeah, that's mad.
If you want to go to Senegal, you take a boat here.
Yeah.
So you see, that boat is just from the sea. So that's the way they normally roll it and then take it upstairs.
Okay.
We can walk.
Oh, wow. Fucking hell, blood.
That's Africa.
Yeah, they are fucking genius.
So it's only right that I helped pull the fisherman's boat in. But at the time of doing this, I was so astonished at what I saw. The fishermen were actually pulling in their boats on some cylinder rocks, not a trailer, as you can see underneath this boat. And that's how they were moving this boat from outer sea and pulling it back into land. I was astonished.
Afternoon, gentlemen. That's ladyfish, and this is catfish. This catfish. This also they do normally smoke it.
Yeah.
Because when you smoke it, it can last. But they depend on the fishing. You see, they make new boats. And the boats, the timber.
So I was then informed that these boats were actually boats that the fishermen had just freshly made, and they were just getting them ready to go out to sea. But not only did they make these boats, these fishermen were spending like a month of time out at sea in these boats.
Some of them, they are here, they live in their family, but they are all different on fishing.
Yeah.
So this is a small fisherman village within the market here.
Mad.
So most of them, when they come from sea, when they sell the fish, the remaining one, they normally freeze them here. They put them in the fridge and then put some ice.
Afternoon.
When the engine get kaput, they take it outside to do the maintenance.
Oh,
of the
wow.
Yeah.
That is actually the boat's mechanics. So this is where they do the servicing of the boat engines and the repairing of boat engines.
Yeah. So these first compound houses here,
Yeah.
the Ghanaian people settled there.
Yeah.
So now they specialize for fishing area, so we call this area Ghana Town.
Okay.
Ghana Town. So it's #1 fishing center area. So now we are heading to Tanje.
I say nah. Ghana Town with that. You know, the man talk. The man talk.
So later on that day, we hit the beach. But it was a good thing because there was 2 quad bikes, and I asked the question, which one's the slowest? And he pointed at the one that I was originally going for. And I said, yeah, good thing, because I left my man.
Hello, brother, to Jamaica.
Man. Hey, so tell them, who do they come and look for when they come down here? They come here, where do they come? To Paradise Beach?
Paradise Beach. That's the place to be. My name Kunta. Yeah, man. We run quads, different things.
Mad thing. Beautiful service. When you're in Gambia, come and check for them. Big up. Banjul, yeah? Is this where they plant all the weed? They grow the weed?
Yeah, they grow the weed at Casamas.
I know the thing.
You know? That the man they want.
Okay.
Yeah, freedom for all, you know?
Big up.
Gambia, Africa, blackness.
Man!
The first time I came out here and spent like, it was a month. That was the longest time I spent out here. I think it was 2018, 2019.
Okay.
But But at the time when I came over, like I was happy to be here, but the problem was at the time like there was stuff I wanted to do back in the UK, and so my head was still kind of there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're thinking like that.
Yeah. Nothing can't change your mindset.
Yeah.
So a month's 3 months, basically, when you're down there, because you would just want to hurry up and get back home and sort out what you had to sort out.
So this time around, like so I came in the end, then December 2020. I stayed for pretty much the whole of 2021. I went back for 4 months. I came back, so it was like 8 months. Yeah, 8 months.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like there's still a couple of things I want to do back in the UK, but basically there's certain things I just want to get sorted out before I fully make the move.
Yeah, I hear that. But I reckon that's still good. Because of your age here, I reckon going back and forth and not being settled here is a good thing for your age anyway. Because you're always going to be able to be in tune with what's going on back there. Do you get me? But eventually, you're a graphic designer. You should be able to make a name in England and do everything that you need to do here. Because it's graphics.
That's basically kind of what I wanted to do.
Okay, cool.
So I spoke to my dad about it, obviously.
No, so you asked Dad for some bread for it. I rate that.
Like, what is obviously, my dad's from a different generation. Yeah. So obviously he sees things from a different perspective. And not only that, because he's been through the whole system, he kind of knows like.
What?
Yeah, so it's like, for him, he doesn't think it's necessary. But because I'm already like planning certain things and whatnot, I want to just get that done there. Yeah, as you were saying, get established in certain areas.
And then be able to.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's that though, if you don't mind me asking? What is your main thing in the UK that you believe that's an untied shoelace that you need to sort out before you come here?
You know what it is? I spent a lot of time, maybe from just before Corona, basically. There was a lot of time I kind of spent procrastinating for a while. So like, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but I wasn't fully set on it. And it was partly due to like depression and stuff. And then, but you know, like once you get to a certain point, you kind of gotta like look at yourself. Like, what am I doing?
I'm sorry to cut you, yeah? You see, touching on depression, yeah? Has been here helped you with your depression than back in the UK?
You know, in the UK, obviously, there's so much just extra stuff. Like even if you're like living like a calm life, in the UK, there's all sorts like.
You're thinking.
In the West, like regardless, there's a certain system in place where you have to abide by that. And here you're a lot more free.
Yeah.
Relax. Like being on the beach, even if I'm working every day on the beach, I'm surfing.
Back to the dream that you back to this.
It was kind of like I felt like I was sort of picking up pace on what I was doing. I was sort of getting to it, but obviously I've got the business out here, so I can come and help with this. And obviously I can prioritize what I was doing over that. So it doesn't really make sense.
Quickly cutting you. Has this been a family business, building a legacy for the future? Do you feel, or are you in a position where do you feel like the family should pay you for working in the family business?
So, well, recently that has started paying us, but like, I've never really thought of it that way because I know, obviously, the amount of money we're making or whatnot. So it's never been like my dad. Like, if we need anything,
he's got you.
He's got us in it. So
yeah.
I don't need to worry about things on that side.
And that's the importance. So what would you tell people that are trying to build a legacy, that are a part of a family business that believe they should be paid for building this family business? Because remember, at the end, everyone gets paid.
Yeah. You know, I thought, obviously, it kind of depends on how your family's set up, innit?
Yeah.
But overall, you got to think of like sort of the long term, innit?
Yeah.
Because if you're getting paid for whatnot, that's money out of the family
future state. You get me?
If you have the mentality where you're looking for wages and a salary from your family business, you sort of detaching yourself
from the family business. And that's why I asked man that question. And the reason why, because you're 20 years old. You're 20, how old? 25. So from your perspective, money obviously to the world means a lot. Everyone does everything for money. But you see, building legacy is priceless. There's no money on that, you get me? It's a tool. And the fact that you're being able to, if you ever needed stuff from your old man, you know your old man's got you. Or the family, so to speak, you get me? The family's got you. So I respect that.
Do you have any other family members that you have taken from maybe Bristol or other places that have come and check you when you're here?
So on my mum's side, I'm trying to think. Actually, my granddad. Before my granddad passed, my dad was able to bring him up.
Okay.
And obviously, he was born in Jamaica.
Oh, this is where we was just about that. Cool.
Yeah, so with that, it was good because obviously
he was able to see the pin. I'm gonna sorry to cut you again, yeah. But you see the picture that was painted to us in the West was mad. Remember, our grandparents moved to the West, so you see what they was then advertised to about Africa was mad.
Exactly, because obviously Jamaica's a colony of the British, innit? So
Hundreds. They're gonna see what British want them to see. Yes.
Because it's funny, because like I feel like with Jamaicans, there's sort of like a divide. There's those that are very conscious. Like obviously the Rastas are more. They know the root.
The Rastas. That's all it is.
And then there's the other people that were like
the pagans.
But
yeah.
He
be laughing.
They're so adamant about like not being African and not having any African identity. It's like you're black.
You see what we just said? They are part of English colony. They are advertised. What they advertise is to build. When they're advertising mad things about Africa, they're advertising mad stuff. Do you get it? So it's to keep the tourism in those places so they can keep going to these places instead of coming to Africa. But you see your grandfather, how did your grandfather feel being here? Did he say it was a lot similar to his home?
Yeah, he said it's very similar to Jamaica.
Do you get it? And Jamaica's got a slogan, we are one of many people. You can't just call us Jamaican, we are built with everything. You get me? The only dish that they have that is most probably the most Jamaicanist dish, and there's ackee in other islands, is ackee and saltfish and white rice. That's not fucking hard to make. Do you get what I'm trying to say? See, other than that, they are one of many people, bruv. A lot of their food is from Spanish, and they got a place in Jamaica called Spain. See Spanish Town? See, when the man are talking, they must say, yo, what means Spain? You get me? That's their thing, so... Careful. 2-3 weeks, but the fact that he felt... Did he feel, obviously, he liked it here?
Yeah, man, he was very settled. Obviously, he was getting to that age anyway where he was just actually, to be honest, he was active. I'm going to say he wasn't really doing much, but now he's active.
You making him sound like he was thinking them young Gambian things. In there.
Money day Gambia.
Let me see you second.
Next month, Gambia, yeah? DJ support them us, yeah? Nobody miss that shit, yeah? We in this motherfucker, yeah? Okay! Everybody!
Watch out, DJ saying, got the buzz. Next up.
Hey, what? I'm living the African dream, Fuck the American dream. This one's called the African dream, you get me?
Yeah.